across the United States. Shouts out Chicago, shouts out LA. We're really in these streets. We're really for our people. Let's start with some music.
Qué lejos estoy del suelo donde nacido. Inmensa nostalgia invade mi pensamiento. Y al verme tan solo y triste, cual ojo el viento, quisiera llorar, quisiera morir de sentimiento. Oh tierra del sol, suspiro por verte. Ahora que lejos yo vivo sin luz, sin amor. Y al verme tan solo y triste, cual ojo el viento, quisiera llorar, quisiera morir de sentimiento.
Muchas gracias. I grew up the daughter and the granddaughter of organizers for the UFW, and this is a song that they would start all of their meetings out with. Please sing along. I know that most of us know this. Something for the heart, something for the spirit to stay strong.
De colores se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores son los pajarillos que vienen de afuera. De colores es el arco iris que vemos lucir. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. ¡Échale! ¡Que viva San Francisco! ¡Que vivan los inmigrantes! ¡Que viva la gente! Canta el gallo con el kirikiri, kiri, kiri, kiri. La gallina con el cara, 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 cara. Los polluelos con el pío, 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 pío. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
Muchas gracias.
Naomi.
La familia Peñagovean. Gracias. Give it up for La Doña. Bay Area, we are here. We are feeling in our hearts the purpose that has called us to show up together. It is not an accident that we are standing here together in San Francisco for purpose,
for protection, for dignity, for the freedom of all of our people in our communities that has been taken away from them through the years. I want to invite everyone to come a little bit closer. Nobody here bites. We're all part of the human ocean that Francisco tells us about. We're not an army, we're an ocean. So come on in to the extent you're comfortable so we can be cozy on this chill night. And let's continue to warm our hearts with the spirit and ancestors. May I please join me in welcoming Danzantes del Bahia.
First and foremost, we want to honor and acknowledge and ask for permission of the stewards of this land, the Ramatoshaloni, and we're placing tobacco for allowing us to continue our indigenous practices. Ometeotin.
Let's give it one more time for the powerful danzantes. Hey, y'all, from where I stand, this crowd looks amazing. This crowd looks huge. This crowd looks diverse. This crowd looks ready, and that's what we need. We need to be ready because, as we know, today we heard a lot of different news, right? Whose head is spinning from all the news in the last 48 hours or last week, right? Woo! It's been, that's intentional. What they've been trying to do from the beginning is sow chaos, confusion, and disinformation so that we don't know which way to look, we don't know which attack to respond to, and we might start to point at each other instead of at the billionaires and the corporations and the white supremacists who are trying to do all this to our communities. Right? So our resistance is in how we stay grounded in our ancestors, in our culture, in our families, in our community. Our resistance is in how we stay focused on where we have power and control, which we have so much of here in the Bay Area and within each of us, no matter our immigration status, the language we speak, the education level we have, the income we make. We each have power. And the forces who want to turn our cities and our communities into profit-only, mechanized, AI, whatever, tech feudal, whatever. We're not interested in that. We're stronger than that. Our people are stronger than that. Our ancestors fought for much, much more than that. So we are here today together to build our strength, to share what we can do together, and to keep learning how we reach for each other and how we reach for our power and how we reach for the future that our children and our grandchildren deserve. Bay Resistance is a network of labor and community organizations that has been organizing and taking leadership from the most impacted communities to bring together faith, labor, community, students, individual community members, neighbors together. We have tens of thousands of people organized into local neighborhood action pods. Raise your hand if you're part of a Bay Resistance Action Pod. Awesome! Raise your hand if you're part of a neighborhood pod or a community pod or some other kind of pod. All right. We had 5,000 people on the call last night to talk about what's happening and how we get ready. Who was on that call last night? Who tried to get on and there was already 5,000 people, no room for us? That's okay. We share information. We're good. So what our communities in the Bay Area need is what every community in this country needs. The chance to have a decent life. The chance to have housing. The chance to be able to go to the doctor and not choose between medicine and food on the table. The chance to pursue our dreams. The chance to enjoy life, have our bread and roses, right? That's what every community wants. That's what Trump voters, some of them want too, right? That's what a lot of people we think are our enemies want. And it is our job to build that big tent right now to say, we all want the same things. We need to fight together to win that and to push back against the authoritarianism we're seeing in our country. Now, what do we know of what is happening? What we know is that for the time being, federal deployment to San Francisco has been called off. This is a victory. Yes, we should cheer. This is a victory. This is a victory. Some billionaire tech bros might have called their buddies, but we know the real reason why this got called off is the power in the streets, the organizing, the pressure, and the work that we've been doing for months to organize ourselves. And at the same time, we cannot claim victory yet. We know that before all the threats of deployment of National Guard or ICE to the Bay Area, ICE has already been here, kidnapping our neighbors, taking people who are trying to follow the due process that they talked about, right? Taking workers. ICE has been here. So the fact that they are not deploying National Guard, that they are not deploying a new infusion of federal agents does not mean that our work is done. We stay vigilant. We need to organize. We need to use the attention that all this news has generated to get our people ready, to get Know Your Rights information out into our communities and businesses, in schools, in hospitals, everywhere where our people are. We use this time to coordinate ourselves and get into an Bay Area Bay Resistance pod. We use this time to figure out how we are going to defend our people, okay? So we stay vigilant, we keep organizing, and we know the real fight is that, thank you for, we're glad that the billionaires have joined us, some of them, in saying no to federal deployment of National Guard and ICE to San Francisco. But we need them to join us in saying yes to restoring the billions of dollars of federal funding that have been taken from our communities in the Bay Area and in California. We need them to join us in saying yes to protecting the rights of all of our communities. We need them to say yes to freeing our people who've been abducted. We need them to do a whole hell of a lot more before they can join our big tent. Am I right? Finally, no matter what happens in the coming days and weeks, whatever deployment happens or doesn't happen in San Francisco, in Oakland, in San Mateo County, in San Jose, we as a Bay Area need to stay united. And we need to stay in solidarity with Chicago, Los Angeles, D.C., Portland, Memphis, everywhere else where they have tried to pull this shit of militarizing our cities. So I want to invite up a very important first speaker today. Many of you learned his name in June. Speaking of Los Angeles, many of you heard of this incredible labor leader who has led the fight for dignity and justice for janitors for decades, who joined the front lines in solidarity because unions are not just about contracts for their members. They are about solidarity with the working class and immigrant communities. And by standing in solidarity, he was attacked and detained by federal agents. So I want to invite up the president of the United Service Workers West, David Huerta.
¿Se puede? ¿Se puede? Sí, se puede. 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 How's the Bay Area doing tonight? Can't hear you. How's the Bay Area doing tonight? Look, I want to give everybody here a shout out. You all stood together, stand together, created solidarity with one another. And you guys did something. You should be proud of this. You guys did something we have not been able to achieve anywhere else. And that's keeping ICE out of the Bay Area. But as we kept them out here, as you kept them out here, they're still in Los Angeles. They're still in Chicago. They're still in Portland. They're still in Memphis. They're still in D.C. And every day that they are out there, we have to stay in solidarity, and we have to continue to protest. Because our voices, our collective voices is our power and our strength. Because what happened here today is community forced Donald Trump out of the Bay Area. But in doing so, let's also understand the billionaires, these guys all up here, the billionaires, who basically are robbing money from our pockets, cutting Medicaid, cutting food programs, cutting education, $170 billion to ICE so they can put 10,000 more agents on the streets. Those same billionaires made Donald Trump bend his knee. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Who said that? It's their capital. They're protecting their capital. And we have to disrupt their capital. We have to show them that we will not cooperate with them. That we as labor will disrupt their capital. Because it's time. This is our democracy, and this is our country, and just as much as theirs. And I will stand. And you saw me, I will stand. And they will tackle me, and they will take me down, and I'll fucking get up. So let's enjoy this moment. Let's let them hear this moment. But as we let them hear this moment, let's not let them forget we are united. We're going to continue to fight forward. We're going to save this democracy. And when we save this democracy, we're going to make it a hell of a lot better than what we had before. Thank you. And let's stay together. Hay que mantener esa unidad. Hay que mantener la unidad en el pueblo, en la comunidad. Hay que estar unidos en este momento. Porque esos ricos, ellos no pueden andar sin los manos de obra del trabajador. Nosotros damos esa mano de obra y lo podemos quitar el momento que queremos. Vamos a ganar, compañeros. Gracias.
David Huerta, everyone! Next up, from the amazing community organization Mujeres Unidas y Activas, organizing Latina women and families. Can I invite up, please, Alma?
¿Cómo estamos? Lo voy a hacer en español. Mi nombre es Alma, soy inmigrante y me atrevo a decir que represento a miles de personas que en este momento nos sentimos en riesgo de ser un blanco de ataque.
My name is Alma, and I'm an immigrant. And I dare to say that I represent thousands of people that at this moment we are feeling like we are targets.
Estamos uniéndonos a todos ustedes, aliados, amigos, comunidad, que están saliendo a luchar y a exigir nuestros derechos.
We're united with all of you, allies, friends, community, that are taking to the streets and demanding that our rights be protected.
El respeto que como seres humanos merecemos y se nos ha negado.
The rights that we deserve as human beings and that are being denied to us.
Exigimos al gobierno que no queremos que nuestro dinero sea utilizado para mejoras en la Casa Blanca.
We don't want our money to be used to improve the White House.
Para traer militares a nuestras comunidades.
We don't want our money to be used to bring the military into our communities.
Que nuestro dinero no se nos regrese a nosotros para abusarnos, denigrarnos, humillarnos y ultrajarnos.
That our money not be used to degrade us, abuse us, humiliate us, and trample upon our rights.
No necesitamos más amenazas.
We don't need to be threatened any longer.
Queremos ciudades seguras.
We want safe cities.
Y eso no significa tener más redadas.
And that does not mean more raids.
No significa tener toques de queda.
It doesn't mean states of siege.
Significa tener libertad.
We want freedom,
Confianza.
trust,
¿En qué voy a ir al médico? ¿Voy a salir a trabajar para proveer alimento y un hogar a mi familia?
That I could see a doctor and provide shelter for my family.
Significa ser tratado con dignidad y respeto.
It means to be treated with respect and with dignity.
Estoy segura que así como mi familia, la familia de muchos de nosotros, espera que regrese cada día a mi casa.
I am sure that just like my family, many of our families hope that I'm able to come back tonight.
Es inhumano tener que elegir luchar por los derechos y libertad y arriesgarme a no ver a crecer a mis pequeños.
And it is inhumane that I had to fight for freedom and liberty and risk not being able to see my little ones.
Porque me niego a que generaciones futuras tengan que seguir una lucha que nunca tuvo que empezar.
But I demand that future generations don't have to fight a fight that should never started to begin with.
Ahora es muy posible que se retiren. Sin embargo, queremos que sepan que hemos dejado un precedente, que estamos unidos, alertas y estamos preparados.
It is very possible that they withdraw tonight, but let me send a clear message that we're united, we are alert, and we are ready.
Aquí estamos y no nos vamos.
Here we are, and we're not leaving.
Give it up for Alma Santana, Mujeres Unidas y Activas. Welcoming back to the stage, Francisco Herrera with a few words and another song to warm us up.
All right. ¡Se puede! Es Toño, Pepita y Flor, dijo mi tío Juanito. All right, folks. So, they've stolen $170 billion from our tax funds, from the people's money. It's not their capital. I wanna support what David said. I just want to tell you, it's our capital. We've earned it. We've created it, and they've stolen it from us. And now they've stolen it to create a racist army. Folks, we're not an army. We are an ocean. We are an ocean of humanity and solidarity with each other. No somos un ejército, somos un océano, un mar de humanidad, unidos en solidaridad. And one of those forms of solidarity, so we could stop what happened in Alameda this morning, is the program that we've all come together with. Francisco Herrera is my name, with Nuevo Sol, Day Labor Domestic Workers. And we're part of the National Day Labor Organizing Network. We're asking folks to join together and adopt a corner which protects those vulnerable spots where people get together to work. Please join us. Please take this number down and send a text saying, I want to adopt a corner, and we'll send you the link for orientation. It's 415-529-WORK. 415-529, which is 9675. Estamos unidos, queremos adoptar una esquina, organizarnos, apoyarnos. Por favor, llamen al 415-529-9675. 415-529-9675. Pónganme interesa adoptar una esquina. Please, and doing that together, we can hook you up to the East Bay or West Bay or South Bay or North Bay. It's just a matter of writing to that number, 415-529-WORK, to hook it up. Because you know what? Let me bring back La Doña and her group. Órale, vénganse, compas. Because you know what? Can you hear the guitar? ¿Se oye? Sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede. Together, sí se. Para ser inmigrante se necesita tener muchas agallas. Tener muchas agallas y otra cosita, y arriba, y arriba. Ay, arriba, y arriba, y arriba iré. Yo no soy ilegal. Yo no soy ilegal, soy trabajador internacional. Sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede. Sí, one more time. Para ser inmigrante se necesita tener muchas agallas. tener muchas agallas y otras cositas, y arriba y arriba, ay arriba y arriba y arriba iré. Yo no soy ilegal, yo no soy ilegal, soy trabajadora internacional. Sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede, gota, sí se... La doña. La doña. Todo. Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Sí se puede.
All right, sí se puede! Welcoming up Supervisor of District 9 and the Mission District, Jackie Fielder!
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. I am so proud of everyone who is here. I am so proud of the mission, which I have the tremendous honor of representing. I've been on the phone in meetings for the past 48 hours about how we are going to ensure every single block in our district, in the Mission District, is covered. And I have all the faith in the amazing people here and not here who are actually actively 24/7 organizing to make sure that every block is covered. However, I am not celebrating anything today because we have no idea which federal agencies are backing down. We have no idea what that means for counties outside of San Francisco. And as I'll speak for myself as a supervisor for District 9, we are not leaving anyone behind in our fight against ICE. Because it is disgusting that we are at a point where democracy and ICE and all these federal agencies are being a big game of bravado between a bunch of tech billionaires. It is gross. And I also say, for District 9, ICE, Border Patrol are not welcome. ATF, DEA, FBI, all under Pam Bondi, are not welcome. This administration has said that they're going to lock up criminals. But to them, that means Latinos, that means black people, that means anyone who looks the part, right, to this administration. We cannot take them at their word. They want us to renege on our sanctuary city policies. They want us to hand over our neighbors, our friends, our coworkers to ICE. We will never do that in San Francisco or in the Bay Area. And we have to stay vigilant. I am on alert for all kinds of federal agencies. Everyone needs to have the rapid response line in their phones today, saved. We cannot let up on any of this because what is to prevent him from sending any other federal agency tonight, tomorrow, any day of the next 3 years that he is in power? And so you'll always get the truth from me. We are not letting up. We are not being quiet. We are staying vigilant, and we are staying organized. You have that promise from me. And while I'm here, I'll just say, fuck Mark Benioff. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck David Sachs. And anyone who ever suggested that this was okay. We will stay united and organized. Thank you all so much.
Give it up for the supervisor! Take your phones out right now. Let's follow the advice. Come on up, Kim. Take your phones out right now. Save the number if you don't have it. Rapid response number for San Francisco is 415-200-1548. Is that right? Check me, my people. Yes? All right. 415-200-1548. And we'll share Alameda County later. Here we go. San Francisco Labor Council! Kim Taglioni!
Is labor in the house? All right. We are here today speaking up for all workers, all retirees, that we will be united throughout the Bay Area and stand up for our immigrant brothers and sisters. Today was a good day for San Francisco, but there were no promises made to the other Bay Area counties where we know a lot of our workers live, because they've been priced out of this city. So here I wanted to introduce just a couple of people just to show that the Bay is united. We have Keith Brown from the Alameda Labor Council. We have Claudia Jimenez, Richmond City Council member. And Claudia shows that if you stand up to the oligarchs and you demand what's fair, you can win. Claudia won $550 million from Chevron for her community. And I want everyone to know you have labor's commitment that we will fight till the end. We will fight the oligarchs and make sure that our federal workers get paid. We will fight for every cent, every dollar that we can get into our public transportation system, our schools, our public services, food stamps, Social Security, because now they're coming after that, folks. So we are here to fight. So I want to do a little chant. An injury to one. An injury to one. An injury to one. Let's stay united for all Bay Area counties.
Let's give it up for Kim and for labor, the labor movement. Nowhere close to dead, and reorganizing, the highest interest in organizing a labor union has been in the last couple of years here in this country. So we are on the surge. I want to invite up Supervisor of District 5, champion for civil rights and immigrant rights, Bilal Mahmoud.
Good evening, San Francisco. I'm the supervisor of the Tenderloin, a community and a neighborhood of immigrants and refugees. But a story I don't often tell is that in my teenage years, I lived under a dictatorship in Pakistan. And I can tell you what I see outside right now, we are close to that dictatorship here in the United States. While we welcome some of the news that happened this morning, make no mistake, federal agents are already and have been in San Francisco for months. ICE has already been in San Francisco for months. Hours ago, I got a call from a resident in the Tenderloin, someone who grew up in Pakistan, where my family was from. He was detained by ICE at immigration court earlier today. It was a reminder that we are at the precipice of fascism in our country, and we have to remain vigilant. I take two lessons away from growing up in Pakistan under a dictatorship. They eventually returned to democracy, and it took two things. The first was legal representation and litigation on the streets. Earlier today, Supervisor Chan, in co-sponsorship with myself, Supervisor Fielder, and Supervisor Chen, are authorizing the City of San Francisco to expand by $3.5 million, an increase in a supplemental for the Immigrant Legal Defense Fund in San Francisco. That will provide the protections that our immigrants need in defense against ICE in our streets. The second thing that helped win democracy back in the country I lived in was being out on the streets. Thousands of people for weeks marched in Lahore to Islamabad, and I saw it firsthand, to eventually, against a dictator, topple him and get back to a democracy. You being out here is how we got change today, but it is not enough. We have to be out every single day, as much as we can, every weekend, whatever you can do. Make the phone calls, come out in the streets, because when a dictator sees that the people oppose him, he loses his power. He loses his right. He loses any right to a mandate. So you are how we continue to take this back. Thank you for being out here today. Thank you so much for your leadership. We are here to support you and do everything we can as a city. We have your back. Next, I want to introduce a dear friend, an advocate for many years, Lara Kiswani from Iraq.
Good evening, San Francisco. Let me hear you. Good evening, San Francisco. We know that the right sees no difference between us. We also know that they see our collective power as a threat. They want us divided. They want us disorganized. They want us fearful, and they want us paranoid. We are here today to say we are not only organized, we are not only united, we are ready. You know that when they come for your neighbor today, they come for you tomorrow. Gaza has taught us this very terrible truth. When an entire people are made disposable, nobody is safe. When the line of humanity moves for one, it can be moved for all. No one is safe when Palestinians are not safe. No one is safe when trans people are not safe. No one is safe when workers are not safe. And absolutely no one is safe when any immigrant is unsafe. When they came to Los Angeles, when they came to Chicago, when they went to D.C. and Memphis, they all said, hell no. What do we say, Bay Area? Say it louder. Let every single migrant in San Francisco hear you. Let every person in every hall of power hear you. Let our comrades in the East Bay and across the Bay Area hear you. It's people power that made them back down. It's that people power that made them back down. It's that people power that will keep San Francisco safe and the entire Bay Area. They know that when they come to the Bay Area, we show up. They know that when they come to the Bay Area, we shut it down. There is absolutely no business as usual when they kidnap our neighbors, our families, our community members. There is no business as usual when they invade our cities. And today we are here to reclaim our collective humanity. And let me tell you, the way we do it is the way we're showing up today, linking together arm by arm. Immigrants are not alone in being the first line of defense. The first line of defense is all of us. Shoulder to shoulder, street by street. When they come for any of us, they absolutely come for all of us. And we are the tide that they cannot hold back. So we want every agent in uniform to hear us. ICE, you are not welcome here. National Guard, you are not welcome here. CBP, FBI, federal badges of any kind, you are absolutely not welcome here. Not in our neighborhoods, not in our streets, not in our workplaces, not on our buses, and not on our blocks. We will protect each other and we will keep us safe. And when they ask, what did the Bay do? What did the Bay say? We will say, hell no. Not here, and not anywhere until each and every one of us is free and safe. Thank you.
Yes! Give it up for Lara Kiswani! And if we are the line of defense, I want you to take your phones out one more time. Alameda County Rapid Response Line, 510. Unlock your phones first. Everyone turned your biometrics off, right? No protect with biometrics, no location finder, all right? 510-241-4011. Do not open the door. Do not consent to a search. Say, am I free to go? Everyone got it saved? 510-241-4011, Alameda County Rapid Response Line. Next up, I want to invite a dear friend, a longtime community organizer, and now the first Asian American woman to represent District 11 in San Francisco. Give it up for Cheyenne Chen!
Good evening. I am so proud that I got to represent some of the most vibrant immigrant community in the city. But our community is under attack. So let me ask you for a favor. Can you take a deep breath now with me together? It is important to remind us that we also do self-caring at this moment. When I count to 1, 2, 3, let's take a deep breath together. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. This tells us, as long as we can breathe, we will fight. We will fight back. I was just talking to our education commissioner. We have so many students did not show up to school today. Federal agents, we don't want you to be in front of our schools. We don't want you to be in front of our small business. We don't want you to be in front of our church. We don't want you to be in front of our hospital. But instead, what do we want? We want federal funding for our school, for our housing, for our good job, for our food security. I'm also proud to stand here, the Asian American, as a Chinese American elected, the history, we don't want it to repeat it. The history from Chinese Exclusion Act to Wong Kim Arts, fighting for birthright citizenship. We do not want the divide, the attack to coming back to our community. We have seen it all. We together in here, together we are saying, no, never again. Our community is ready. Our rapid responses is ready. Our trusted network is ready. Like my colleague, Supervisor Bilal just said that we just committed another $3.5 million to make sure that we continue to make sure that we not only have the people power, but we also need the money power. So make sure that we continue to support, whether it's food donation, whether it's monetary donation, continue to make sure that our trusted network continue to have all the support that they need. I also want to be clear that San Francisco is a sanctuary city. This is clear to us that we are standing together, and we will never back down, and we will never leave anyone behind. And lastly, I know that I'm running out of time. I want to close by saying a chant. When I say immigrant, you say united. Immigrant! United. Immigrant! United. Let's fight.
Thank you, Supervisor Chen. We are a powerful multi-sector movement. I want to invite up, folks have heard about the interfaith vigil this morning at Coast Guard Island, Alameda. I want to invite up Reverend Leslie Takahashi from Faith in Action, East Bay.
Thank you. Good evening, San Francisco. I'm Leslie Takahashi. I use she, her pronouns. And I am the daughter of a Japanese American who, as a preschooler, was incarcerated in another time of hatred, fear, and misinformation. And it is so good to be with people of true faith tonight. I know that many of us are tired of the distortions of things that are good made into things that are bad. You are the truly faithful people here. And when the federal government tells us that they're bringing ICE here to make us safer, we know that that is a falsehood and a travesty. It does not make us safer to disappear people. It does not make us safer to incarcerate families, to incarcerate children, and the numbers are going up, my friends, from these raids across our nation. Absolutely. It does not make us safer to pepper spray clergy and other people out defending our area from further incursion by ICE, which happened this morning in Alameda. So, my friends, what I will say to you, we know what makes us safer. Working together makes us safer. You know, the word religion comes from the same word as the word ligament, to bind together. We are bound together in our fight for true safety. True safety is housing. True safety is health care. True safety is good jobs and prices we can afford. So I want to say to you, thank you for being truly people of faith. We will stand together because what we need is to be in this for the long term. We are grateful that there is not further ICE presence in San Francisco tonight, but we know ICE is there, and we are afraid for our other Bay Area communities tonight. So I'm going to end with a prayer. A prayer is just an ask that goes beyond what we can do individually. This is something we're going to do together, and I'm going to ask you to join me. It's very simple. Immigrant lives are sacred lives. Can you say that with me? Immigrant lives are sacred lives. ICE out of the Bay. Anima, mas amigos. Let's keep fighting together.
Thank you so much. Okay, everyone. I know it's starting to get a little chilly. You can do a little movement if you need to. Sorry we haven't had more music. Maybe we can get a little, interlude in a second. We just have a few speakers. Amazing, powerful speakers to go, and then we're going to get really moving on this march that we have planned, all right? So you have you can have a few more minutes of rest before we get into more motion. I'm going to invite up Ricky from the Tanggol Migrante Movement, who is here to talk about, who's here to represent for the Filipino community in the migrant movement.
Mainit at militanteng pagbati sa ating lahat. Warm and militant greetings to everyone here tonight. I think from Comrade Francisco, who had performed earlier. He said that we are an ocean. There's so many of us here tonight, and I can't help but think of how this parallels to the struggle back home of our people who are fighting corruption, who called to flood the streets to fight the son of a dictator. For us Filipinos who've been forced to come here because of the economic situation, because of no work, because of no jobs, we also serve in the same tradition. We serve in fighting against fascism. Our people did not take things lying down against the first Marcos fascist dictatorship. They did not take things lying down against Duterte. And we're still not taking things down from Marcos Jr. The same repression that we're facing back home is the same repression that this government has brought upon all of us. But we're not going to let that slide, right? We from the Bay, we're not going to let that slide. For those of us, we've been fighting months-long battles to free Filipinos who have been detained in ICE detention centers, dozens of whom are green card holders, dozens of whom are still facing attacks, who are hiding because of the fear that ICE agents are operating in our communities. That's still very much true. I'm just over there in Daly City. But that's why we have to continue to fight. That's why we have to continue to make noise so that we can do the work to free those who have been detained. Such as in the like of Auntie Lynn, such as in the like of Kuya Max, and such as in the like of many Filipinos and other migrants who are facing neglect, who are being forced to eat raw chicken in these detention centers, who are not being allowed to get medical care or checkups. But to that we say we will continue to fight. There's a saying from our movement in the Philippines. If y'all are ready to chant it with me, it goes, Makibaka! Huwag matakot! So if I can get everybody to just raise your fist up real quick, all of us, and repeat after me, dare to struggle, dare to win, dare to struggle, dare to win. Let's continue the fight.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Ricky and Tango Migrante Movement! Learning from our comrades around the world of how to topple a dictatorship and authoritarianism. All right, folks, we're getting close. We have, I have the pleasure of inviting up another Bay Resistance Network member from ACE, Organizing Communities Across the Bay Area. We have Valerie!
What's up, San Francisco? My name is Valerie Batchelor, and I'm the proud director of ACE Oakland, and I'm the vice president of the Oakland Unified School Board. Can I get a what up? So we all know why we're here, y'all. Federal agents have been in our community, and now they are amassing on the island right off the coast. To be clear, this is not about safety. This is not about law and order. This is about an attack on our community by a wannabe dictator and his band of bullies, bigots, and billionaires. They want to scare us. They want to break us. Are we going to let them do that, y'all? We will not be bullied. We will not be broken. And we are damn right not going to bend that knee. We will organize. We will mobilize. And we will fight for our communities. We all know the truth. Troops on our streets do not make us safer. And as a school board director, I want to say loud and clear, investments in housing, investments in healthcare, investments in education, that's how we get safe schools. That's how we get safe streets. That's how we get safe communities. To everyone here today, this is a mere moment in a movement to take out this dictator, to make sure that he does not build any more political power and that we remove him as quickly as possible. One small step we can do after tonight is vote yes on Prop 50. Who's already voted for Prop 50? That's right. We want to send a clear message that we say hell no from California to his fascist regime. We say hell no to the billionaires, bigots, and bullies that are backing him and are supporting him. We in California know how to keep our communities safe. We know how to keep our schools safe, and we know what we are doing, and we don't need intervention. Because when we fight, and we know how to fight, Bay Area. Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. Next up, I'm inviting up the president of the United Educators of San Francisco, representing 6,000 teachers and paraprofessionals in the district, fighting for our children, fighting for our educators together. Give it up for Cassandra Curiel.
I'm glad to see so many people out here, and I know I've seen a lot of my members in the crowd. Make some noise. There are educators from across the Bay. CFT, AFT folks are up because educators have been trying to teach about the moment, the crisis that we are in today for decades. We have been trying to get it through to everyone, some of us are teachers because we learned so much of what it takes to fight back against a dictator, against fascism. The question of what will you do? What would you have done if you had been there is happening now. It is today, and this is what you're doing. I'm going to take a guess and figure that you feel like me. I'm hella mad. I am hella mad that I got to be here out in these streets when the promises that I learned as a kid were what was going to happen when I was an adult are not here today. I am hella mad that my students in my classrooms and the 50,000 students of San Francisco aren't getting nearly what they deserve, and they've been stolen from for 40 years. I am hella mad every time that we have to drag out picket signs and bells and ask the district for crumbs when the real problem actually sits with the billionaires who are stealing our funds. I'm hella mad. And y'all are hella mad too. That means we got to keep doing this because it's about protecting our students, protecting our neighbors, protecting the lives that we deserve, that we've been trying to build for years, and we deserve to have. It's going to be a long fight. Are you in it with me? Good, because every time that the call goes out, that we got to show up. Every time that you hear, we've got a demonstration, we've got to cover a corner. When you find out, like we've seen in Chicago, New York, LA, everywhere, even the places we haven't seen yet, when you find out that ICE is on the street, when the National Guard is there, you better be there. Because I'm telling you right now, educators are there, my members are there, my school secretary, my school janitor, the principal, the neighbors across the street, and the families that we serve are begging you, every neighbor, to make clear that you do not support ICE, you do not support this regime, and you're going to fight for better. When that call goes out, when you go home tonight, you could do something. Put a no ICE welcome here in your window, on your door. Put it up if you have a small business or a business that you go to. You go ask them, no ICE is welcome here. They're allowed to deny service, and they should. No ICE. And when we say if we don't get it, we shut it down. If they aren't going to back off, if we aren't going to get the full funding that we need, you need to understand that California, San Francisco, but California is a donor state. Those are our tax dollars. That's coming out of your check. That means that we deserve every dollar. I say in bargaining with the district, today's students deserve today's dollars. Well, you know what? We deserve our dollars for every damn thing. That means that we're going to get full funding for public services, transportation, schools, libraries, health care for all. And what it's going to take to get that isn't just being hella mad. That helps. But take that hella mad and show up, because what we're going to end up working to is a general strike, and you better be there.
All right. That's right. All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Jane. I'm an organizer with Bay Resistance. And hopefully all of you are also an organizer with Bay Resistance. That's what it means being here today, because we are a Big Ten and we are growing, and everybody is welcome to stand here and stand together with their communities. So what we saw here today, we didn't see the invasion that we were worried about, but we're going to stay vigilant, and we're going to stay prepared, and we're going to stay organized. And what we did see today is that the Bay is ready, right? From every single parent who stayed home today from work so they wouldn't be taken away from their children, to the clergy that were on the bridge at 7 a.m. blocking Coast Guard Island, to the unprecedented numbers of activists that went out to the day labor corners this morning to do patrols in solidarity with the day laborers. And for all of you who came out in one day's notice to fill the streets, we are ready. We're ready, and we are building. We're building to be able to defend our communities and to be able to build the non-cooperation strategy, the strikes, the boycotts, the movements that are going to stop these attacks, defeat fascism, and end this once and for all. Is that right? So I'm here to tell. I'm the end, so we're going to march in a minute. I'm here to tell you what's the call to action, right? The first thing is we all know, we know our rights. If ICE comes to the house, what do? Don't open the door. That's right. And we're going to each one teach one, right? So that's our first line of defense. The second, please, is that we need to get even more organized than we are today. So if you are not already on the Bay Resistance text alert system, go to bayresistance.org and sign up with your cell phone number to get emergency action alerts. And if you are, go and tell 5 people, because we only have 7,000 people on that list. Is that enough? No.
That's right. And when you sign up for action alerts, you can also sign up to join a neighborhood action pod. Do we have our pods in the house? Yes. We need to build organization. And then we had put out a call in the event of an invasion that we would have this rally, and then tomorrow we would go to our neighborhood libraries and build organization and hold vigils and hold presence. We have not yet seen that type of action. So I want to be clear, this is not in response to an escalation, but we are still going to do the library vigils tomorrow. So if you want to organize your neighborhood, we need to show this to the entire Bay Area. Is that right? So tomorrow at 5 p.m., go to your library, organize with your friends, your family, your community. Tomorrow at 5 p.m., Saturday at noon, we want to build this movement. We want to bring as many people in, and we want to sign them up to be a part of this. So go to your libraries tomorrow, hold it down, self-organize, meet your neighbors, meet your friends, okay? And now the moment you've been waiting for, we are going to march, and we are going to march because even though we didn't see an escalation today, we have had ICE here in our communities. We've had them picking people up just today in Concord and other places around the Bay. They've been in our courtrooms. They've been taking people in their check-ins. They've been undermining the entire asylum process. And so we are going to march to their headquarters on Sansom Street right now. And we are going to send them a message that we are going to stay active until we get ICE out of the Bay. It's a short march. We're going this way. We're going up to Sansom Street, and we're coming back and ending at this park, okay? So are you ready to march? ICE feds out of the Bay! 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 Woo! All right.
Give it up for Jane Martin! Jane is really the organizer behind so much. As we're getting ready to form and come, sorry, losing my voice, y'all. As we're getting ready to form our marching lineup, we're going to be sending you off with music. So open your hearts, open your ears. I want to invite Zoe Ellis from the Glide Ensemble to send us off on this march. So gather up.
Hey, San Francisco. My name is Zoe, and I'm the director of music at Glide Memorial Church. I bring you greetings from Minister Marvin K. White. And I tell you that you don't have to be religious to know that Glide is a safe place for you. No matter who you are, no matter where you came from, no matter what your status is, San Francisco is safe. And from Sing Justice, we are out here to sing with you. Call on us. We want to sing with you. We want this to be the example for the world. The Bay Area is the example for the world. We are not going to lose this fight. Will you sing this old school song with me while you head out to march, San Francisco? Yeah. Will you sing with me? Everybody here is going to know it. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Come on, y'all. Turn me around. Turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Ain't gonna let ice agents, ain't gonna let ice agents turn me around. Turn me around, turn me around, ain't gonna let ice agents turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching the freedom land. Ain't gonna let racism, oh no, turn me around, turn me around, ain't gonna let racism.
class paying judges, fiat kangaroos, making judges hand over fist. Raps and compacts and opposition rights all the brother boys stand. Cash plans picked out like gas for the murder show. Anglo Saints addicting you to a power structure. You want me to raise a little slave, don't you? Blast their little brain in and send them to your civil rights. Like normal speed bullets changing their normal life. Like walking back to the United States in defeat.